Hello, I have a commentary video on this match between Naoya Inoue and Luis Nery this time. Since I'm posting this video quite late, many others have already uploaded their analysis of this match. However, I hope that even a little bit of what I share today will be new to you. If you think this analysis is good, please subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started. The first round bell rings, and both fighters are cautiously probing with right jabs. Nery extends his right arm rhythmically. Inoue steps in with a jab when Nery's arm is fully extended. Nery is wary of Inoue's steps, so it's not easy for Inoue to land hits. Inoue throws a big right hook. Nery leans back and then ducks to avoid it. Inoue feints a step forward. Nery tries to respond by ducking again. Inoue's series of movements is to observe how Nery defends. Inoue throws another right hook. The left picture shows the first time he threw the right hook, and the right picture shows the second time he threw the right hook. It's clear he's attacking how Nery tends to dodge. Inoue aims the left hook at Nery as he steps in, but it's still early in the fight, so the timing is off. Inoue carelessly takes a light hit. Nery attacks from outside, avoiding Inoue's jab and landing his punches. Inoue didn't expect Nery to attack at this point, so he couldn't react at all. Nery attacks again but retreats immediately. It's clear that Nery is also wary of Inoue. When Nery lunges in, his movement is very unique. He first takes the outside and throws a left hook. Then, using the momentum of the miss, he distances himself from Inoue. Nery, in an orthodox stance, steps back diagonally to the right. This is how he approaches when attacking. Inoue throws a left hook, but Nery is farther outside than expected. So Inoue's chest is fully extended, and the punch isn't strong. After stepping back, Inoue hesitates to throw another punch. He probably wanted to punch around this point, but Nery's movement threw off his timing. Inoue throws a right hook. Nery blocks it and immediately counters with a left hook. Inoue reacts quickly, trying to deflect the attack. Nery's jab lands lightly. Because of the fast jab thrown outside, Inoue's attention shifts outward. Nery steps in and throws a jab to the center. Inoue is caught off guard and can't react. Inoue allows Nery to get inside because he loses focus or is careless. The weak guard he raises in haste is easily broken by Nery's jab. Inoue pushes Nery back, creates space, and throws a left uppercut. However, Nery lands a well-aimed left hook, knocking Inoue down for the first time in his professional career. It's surprising that Inoue remains calm, listening to the count while down, and when Nery attacks again, he wisely chooses to clinch without hesitation. For a fighter with a high KO rate like Inoue, with a strong competitive spirit and confidence in his punching power, choosing to clinch instead of circling away or counter-punching shows great judgment. After the referee stops them, Inoue moves to the right, away from the corner. Nery, aiming to finish him off, swings wildly. Inoue reads Nery's punches and dodges them. Nery feints lightly here. Inoue is drawn in and throws a right straight. Nery starts a combination, cornering Inoue. Nery's left uppercut breaks through Inoue's guard. Although it can't be confirmed, Nery seems to be using his right arm to prevent Inoue's left arm from returning to the guard position. Nery's left uppercut lands cleanly. Inoue tries to avoid attacks rather than block them. By doing so, he stops Nery's consecutive punches. This is impressive as well. Despite the panic after the first knockdown, Inoue watches his opponent carefully and counters effectively. Both fighters are probing each other. Nery extends his right arm rhythmically again. Inoue steps in with a jab instead of meeting Nery's right hand with his left. Nery, expecting Inoue to parry again, misses. They start probing with their lead hands again, but Inoue makes a large motion with his left arm. Nery, drawn in, moves his arm as well. This shows Nery is very wary of Inoue's left hand. Inoue narrowly avoids Nery's jab and lands a right straight on the forward-leaning Nery. Inoue draws his opponent in and then knocks him down with a left hook. This is similar to a scene in the first round, but at that time Inoue hadn't fully grasped Nery's timing or distance, so he took 2 backward steps. However, when he knocked Nery down, he had figured out the timing and distance, so 1 backward step was enough to position himself for a powerful punch. At the start of the third round, Inoue strongly parries Nery's right hand as if trying to knock it down. Nery dislikes this and lowers his arm. He probably imagined getting hit when his right arm was knocked off, and he was left unguarded. After observing for a while, they start probing again, but Inoue has completely read Nery's rhythm. This time, Nery initiates, but Inoue dodges outside and jabs. Inoue jabs to the body. It's a first body jab of the match, and Nery can't respond. Nery starts to sweep Inoue's left arm away while preparing to punch with left. Noticing this, Inoue lifts his left arm up. Nery is startled and returns his left hand to guard. Inoue seizes this chance to attack again. Both fighters are probing, but Inoue comes out on top again. Nery begins to throw left punches as Inoue steps in. However, his punches don't reach Inoue. Inoue throws 2 right punches, and then a left hook. Nery blocks Inoue's right punch with his left hand. So throwing 2 right punches prevents Nery from preparing a left punch. Nery gradually closes the distance. As Nery steps in, Inoue quickly throws a jab over Nery's arm, acting like a barrier and preventing Nery's attack from landing cleanly. Inoue starts an attack, but doesn't want to stay in the corner, so he pushes Nery back with an attack to reset in the center. Nery aims at Inoue's end of the punch, but he misses. This time, Inoue moves sideways after finishing his punch, so Nery gives up his attack. After a right straight, Inoue weaves to dodge. This time, he weaves left after a right straight. Nery, expecting Inoue to weave right as before, throws an uppercut like left punch, but Inoue moves in the opposite direction. Nery throws a quick jab without the usual probing. It lands, but Inoue immediately counters with a jab. Inoue throws a 1-2, then leans into Nery to prevent a counterattack. Inoue quickly steps away, but Nery tries a left hook as they separate. Nery predicted Inoue would step back, but Inoue ducked to avoid the attack. Nery swings a left hook hard. Taking the outside, he positions himself where Inoue's attack can reach. He then presses his elbow against Inoue's arm, making it hard for Inoue to punch. Although cornered, Inoue watches his opponent carefully through the guard. Inoue slightly rises and lifts his chin a bit while throwing a right straight. Normally, Nery's jab would hit Inoue's face, but by rising slightly, the jab hits his throat instead. Of course, hitting a throat causes significant damage, but at this moment, Nery's arm is fully extended. Since Nery is being pushed back by Inoue's right straight, I don't think Inoue takes any damage. By rising to punch, Inoue creates this much space. Next, focus on Inoue's eyes. Inoue then throws a left body shot, but his eyes remain on Nery's face the entire time. As Inoue prepares to throw a left body punch, his eyes are still on Nery's face. He only shifts his gaze when he starts the left body punch, catching Nery off guard. Inoue then throws a punch upwards. Now, with his right hand lowered, he makes Nery focus on the body, before throwing a right straight aimed at the jaw. After missing a jab, Inoue uses his left hand to block Nery's right hand to prevent a counterattack. This return of Inoue's left hand is unusual. Instead of bringing it back directly, he lowers it first. Inoue likely intended to pull Nery's guard down, anticipating that Nery would raise his guard. A straight body punch hits through the facial gap. How many fighters are capable of targeting this area? Next, an upward right straight works well. Inoue's 1-2 lands, but Nery pushes forward undeterred, showing strong will. A combination of a left hook, right body uppercut, and a left hook to various levels lands. The final left hook is thrown while stepping back, so Nery's counter misses. Nery advances, but Inoue blocks firmly. Inoue's left body shot hits. Starting with a right straight, he moves his head aside to avoid Nery's counterattack. Seeing no counter from Nery, he throws another right straight. Both prepare punches simultaneously, but Inoue's straighter punch reaches faster. After it lands, Inoue twists his body to dodge Nery's left hook. Nery's persistent attempts to land punches bring them close. Nery slips to Inoue's left and throws a left body shot. This left body shot is more about getting closer than landing accurately. After punching, he leans into Inoue, not pulling back. Even at this distance, landing punches on Inoue is difficult. As they push heads together, Nery throws a left uppercut, and Inoue counters with a left hook. At this point, Inoue waits for Nery's punch with his weight forward. As Nery starts, Inoue moves simultaneously. Inoue's head positioning indicates he was waiting for any punch, not just specific ones. He likely aimed to prompt Nery to hit the highlighted area. It's hard to think that he would punch in this area. The moment Nery starts to move, Inoue straightens up from his forward-leaning posture and throws a left hook. Fearing counterattacks, Inoue ducks after finishing. Nery seems to guard his body before Inoue's left hook lands, suggesting Inoue's ducking shifted Nery's focus. Aim dangerous punches, not getting hit at all is impressive. Inoue's hit and move tactics work well, hitting without taking damage. Like watching a sparring match. Reacting to Inoue's left hook, Nery raises his right guard and prepares his left arm for an uppercut. Inoue's counter right uppercut hits Nery, followed by a right straight, ending the match. Thank you for watching till the end. How did you find this video? If you liked it even a little, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.